recording.
Alright, so I'm on Harshaw Road in Murphy, North Carolina. I used to live on this road. What you're looking at right there is the reason why I moved. That, folks, is a crypto mine. And if you think that cryptocurrency is cool and you're going to get rich on cryptocurrency, you are not. But the owners of places like this will. So look at all the power consumption in there. And the noise is just crazy. There's no excuse for something like that to be in a residential neighborhood. At any given time of the day, it was at between 80 and 90 decibels at my front door. That is loud. These people that live up here on this mountain, the noise echoed up into the mountains. So this mountain up here behind us, or in front of us, these people had it worse than I did. I was living right in front of it. When you got up on the mountaintop, it was just, I don't even know how to explain it. Not only was it loud, it was annoying. It was like their houses vibrated inside. So if you ever hear that a crypto mine, or they don't call them a crypto mine, right? Because people run that out of town. They call it a data center. So if you hear a data center is coming to a neighborhood near you, you need to get your community together and figure out if it's an actual data center where data is going to be stored, or if it's a crypto mine where they're mining Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, whatever. And you need to get with your elected officials and make sure that it gets kiboshed quick. And I know that you're saying, well, if I don't live within 5 miles of it, I'm not going to hear it. Right, you're not going to hear it. But I promise you, your power bill is going to double. Yes, your power bill will absolutely double. They will give the crypto mine a favorable rate that they have to pay, and they'll make the community pay the difference. So that's what happened here. There's 3 power companies in this area. Pretty much it's all supplied by TVA, but Duke, Murphy Power Board, and Blue Ridge EMC all have massive crypto mines like that on their grid, and everybody's power cost went up. And it even gets better. Let me just say, it gets better. In the winter time, there's not enough power on the grid, so you get brownouts. TVA sends out messages to everybody and says that you need to cut down on your power usage because of these brownouts. Well, why should I cut back on my power usage? How come I can't stay warm in the winter time because you're cutting my neighborhood's power to conserve energy for a half hour to an hour, but yet the crypto mine is up and running full force, just gobbling up power? So think about it. You know, the crypto mining's not everything that they're saying it is. Just because Donald Trump has now got his own cryptocurrency, he's getting rich off of it, but you're the one that's going to get punished if one of those data centers lands in your backyard. So look out for your neighborhood. Anyway, we're at the end of Harshaw Road. I love Harshaw Road. Harshaw Road is on one of those maps that kind of like the Tail of the Dragon map, or there's some others. I can't even think of them. There's so many other stupid maps for day trips around this area. But Harshaw Road is one of those roads that you should hit. This next road we're coming up to is Brasstown Road. You absolutely should try out Brasstown Road. This is the John C. Campbell Folk School. It's where all the hippy-dippy, pot-smoking tree huggers go to make pottery and talk about how things were so great back in the late 60s. Exactly. Now we are in Brasstown, North Carolina. If you blink, you're going to miss Brasstown, North Carolina, but this is it. On Wednesdays, they have a really nice farmers market. So if you're in our neighborhood on a Wednesday, you absolutely want to hit this farmers market here. And just like that, we are out of downtown Brasstown, North Carolina. We are heading east on Old 64. And if you're watching right now, hit that thumbs up button. Maybe leave me a comment, positive comment. I like positivity in my life. But please, I need a like for this video. I'm on the verge of retiring and being unemployed for the rest of my life. And the couple $100 that Google sends me every month really helps. You guys just don't know. But if anything, it puts a couple tanks of gas in the motorcycles. I'm not sure how my retirement's going to go, but I'm going to live it one day at a time. And if you're here watching it, you're going to see either what not to do or what to do in retirement. And to add to that, if my life doesn't get any busier in retirement, I wasn't going to take this route today. I was going to drop down into Georgia and then come up 28. But I had to cut that short. Concrete comes at 1 o'clock. They start pouring concrete at 1. I have to run the electrical conduit into the concrete. I may shoot some video on that. I don't know. We'll see. But fun times are ahead for me. The next few months we're building a house for my mother-in-law. It was bad enough when I built my house. And I just thought that I should punish myself again. But I love my wife, and as long as my wife is happy and her mother's close by and safe and sound, it'll be okay. I hope she lives long enough to enjoy this house. That's my hope. Now I'm going to shut up and I'm going to ride Old 64. Hit that thumbs up. Oh, I'm going to add, it's Memorial Day weekend. Every holiday weekend, North Carolina and Tennessee mows the edges of all the popular roads. Yes, it's illegal to dump your grass into the road.